is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board certified physician. And he's over in, where are you tonight?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. And what'd you do today, Drew?
I got from Syracuse to here, and then tomorrow I'm going to the National Council on Sexual Addiction and Compulsivity.
Oh, that is a party.
Good time.
Hey, Engineer Michelle, can you turn my cans down a little bit? What? It's all over the place. With Chris, I got to crank the thing to 14 in order to hear my heartbeat, and with you, I can barely touch it, and I'm blasting my eardrums out.
So I watched the first half hour of your show.
Oh, you did?
Fantastic.
Really, Drew?
Yes, you were excellent.
Really?
Yes. I've heard some of these things before, mind you, but excellent.
Oh, really?
It seemed very, very comfortable.
Yeah, maybe a little too comfortable because Act 1, which was supposed to go like 12 minutes, went 17 minutes.
That's all right. We're waiting on Serena Williams?
Where did you watch it through?
Over here at CBS.
No, I mean, at what point did you turn it off?
Because I hate to interrupt, but it sounds like hell.
It does sound like hell, but
And
his compliments.
We got to try. I know you want to hear that.
All the electronic haze.
But we have some. Okay, if you could go to a call, and I'm just going to pull Drew down because I mean it sounds like you guys are at some kind of stadium.
All right, pull Drew down. Drew, you save up those compliments, my friend.
All right.
You've never sounded better in my mind. Wesley and Greg are both here from Puddle of Mudd. Good to see you guys.
Nice to have you.
Sorry you had to sit through the ass licking there, but that doesn't happen very often. I rarely get a grunt from Dr. Drew. Puddle of Mudd was in Iraq or Iraq, and what do they call it over there, by the way? Do you know?
Iraq.
Yeah. And get up on your mic there, Greg.
About that.
That's all right. You just pull the whole thing at you. You guys were there, and we've been talking about this for a while, by the way, and we're planning on taking some calls from Iraq tonight as well. But you guys were there doing a concert, like for the USO, right, or for the troops?
Yes.
And is everything for the troops through the USO, or could Puddle of Mudd just go there and put on a concert and come home?
This particular show wasn't through the USO. It was through the American Forces Network.
An AKA
Productions. It was a different kind of company or whatever that did it. But, yeah, it was. It's all for the soldiers, and it was really an amazing experience to actually go over there and...
And what? So take me through the schedule. You leave where, when? I mean, first plane you get on.
We flew to Germany from New York.
That was what day?
No, we went
September 9th.
So that's, I mean, is that like on a Monday, or do you remember? You guys are rock stars.
we flew from
do you know
LA
what
to
year we're in?
Frankfurt.
Eaten that day.
L.A. to Frankfurt.
LA to
right?
Frankfurt, to Kuwait on a C-130 cargo plane into Tikrit, Iraq, which is Saddam Hussein's,
right?
Like where he grew up,
stronghold.
And we flew into the base there at an airfield that they were training like Iraqi pilots to fly, and that was Saddam Hussein's little airfield base, whatever you want to call it. And we played a soccer stadium that was basically blown to bits, and there was still some grandstands left standing there that all the soldiers, there's about nearly 2,000 soldiers, in full gear, and they were just sitting there waiting for us to get there and play the show for them.
And the C-130 is a prop plane, right?
Yeah,
it should be.
Yeah, it's a prop plane. It's got and it's just a big cargo plane, and it's just it's pretty crazy. They have to come in like combat landing style, and
really,
it was weird.
That was a little rough.
It was like a roller coaster ride,
and
just in case there's bombs being
And when you're
blasted
flying over Iraq, what are you looking at? Is it just nothing but desert?
Pretty much.
A lot of water, actually, for a desert. A lot of rivers and...
Oh, really?
lakes and,
yeah, but not. I mean, there's no boats. You know,
Right.
There's
going
no
around.
sailing,
There's no
really.
sailboats. There's no fishing boats. There's nothing in
No
the in the
personal
water.
watercraft, no,
No,
guys
there's
on
nothing
ski-doos or jet
No.
skis. None of that.
You
huh?
would think somebody might be jet skiing or
You'd think
something.
there'd be a
but-
lot of
Down
houseboating
the
going on
Tigers.
over there, especially, around spring break and stuff like that. Kids getting pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So you're out there, and so you fly. Now, I always ask this of people, and sometimes I have an answer, sometimes I don't. What surprised you the most? Was there something that you thought just caught you off guard, or some stereotype that you had that didn't turn out to be true, or vice versa?
I think whenever we were riding the Blackhawks and you're flying over everything and like everybody's like cheering you on when you're flying, like all the kids are running around and waving at you and the
Oh, really?
people are waving
The
at you.
citizens,
Yeah,
if I
just
right.
like, they see you and they're giving you thumbs up.
Now,
and flying over 'em.
but they're not giving Puddle of Mud a thumbs
No,
up.
no,
They're
no,
just
no.
they're seeing American
I don't
aircraft.
think we like didn't even go gold there.
Well, you only have to sell like 11
I know.
units to go gold over there.
Yeah.
But so sold 10. So the citizens and the people of Iraq are, when they see like a Cherokee helicopter flying over, they give a Black Hawk, they give it the thumbs up.
Well, from what I saw, but I mean that was just one trip and that was,
Right.
There's not a lot of like houses or shelter.
They live pretty rough. I mean,
Yeah.
Saddam, we went inside his palace and stuff and saw how he rolled.
You did?
It was pretty heavy.
You did.
No, he was rolling good, and then when you see like how his
The rest
people,
of
his people were treated, it's pretty
Well,
rough.
Membership has its privileges, fellas. I mean, that's the perks of
He
dictatorship.
had some perks.
But
Adam, you okay?
30 palaces. You
Yeah.
know.
Hold on, Drew.
Yeah.
You coming
What
back?
up, Drew?
I'm trying. Hey, guys.
You're,
All
we're,
right, brother.
we're talking
sounds-
Iraq.
I heard everything. I just can't talk to.
I think you're sounding better now, man. Everything's good.
All right, good.
All right, so
should I resume my ass licking?
no, I mean, hold on to it, Drew, and don't let an ounce of it escape
that
from your
door.
mason jar. Let's just finish Iraq talk. And I'm going to make a note here. Kiss Adams
Ass.
Tookai. Okay. All right. So you're flying around in Blackhawks, which is kind of cool, but why?
Because that's the transportation that we took from the airfield in Tikrit to the palaces that Saddam Hussein,
And did you stay?
Convoys are tricky.
Did you stay at the palace?
we didn't stay.
We walked through it and
palace.
we did basically a meet and greet at the palace kind of thing. It was, we met all the soldiers that couldn't come to the concert that we played. So we went over there and met them, and that's really the only way we can kind of get there the safest way.
Right. Convoys get ambushed.
Yeah, that seems to be the trend. So
Right.
we want to go that route. So we took the Blackhawks in. Not like we really had an option, but I mean it was way cooler.
Yeah.
They fired off a couple rounds too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I think they kind
Sweet.
of wanted to kind of show us a good time while
They
we were
showed us
there,
that they were like,
so.
they said,
Yeah, they're showing off a little.
They were showing off a little bit, dropping it, and
Yeah.
they go a lot really fast for a helicopter. I was
Yeah.
they're like over 100, so I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that.
You know, the thing about I went on one helicopter one time, and the thing you don't realize sometimes is how fast you're actually going. And I was on the kind that didn't have the door on it, and we're
Yeah.
skimming along the beach, and some kid was waving at me. He was like, "Hey, buddy!" My shoulder almost came out of socket. Like,
Yeah.
I think you're going 110 miles an hour. You stuff your arm out the
Yeah.
window, your arm comes off. So, how long were you there in total?
We were there for 2 days in Iraq.
Right.
Talking to the
mic, guys.
They're in there. Stay in that mic, Greg. And
Hello.
there you go.
Out of program, Michelle.
Yeah,
2
we were-
days.
2
yeah.
days.
And where'd you stay? You stay on the base?
The Holiday Inn.
We stayed at these little houses that were built for some of the members of the Bath Party, whatever.
Oh, really?
Whatever the
Yeah,
hell that was.
Their general headquarters and different.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of like they were kind
They
of
called
blown
them
up a little bit.
They called them the crack houses when we were
crack
there.
house.
So we were kind of like, okay, man, you know.
Like
And
the
it-
whole deal, like cots, like we were all in one room in a bunch of cots. And
So you're roughing it.
yeah, we
So,
were doing the whole
so
deal.
you played one concert at the soccer stadium,
Right.
did some meet and greet, got a look around, and got your ass out of there.
Yeah.
Smart.
Had some crab legs there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some shrimp.
Yeah,
Wow.
they cooked us a nice meal.
You got a sizzler over there in
Yeah.
the street. Well, and it must have felt good, right? I mean, you're glad you did it?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's just one of these things where, I could imagine when someone first approached you with it, it'd be like, huh, what? But, for the rest of your life, you can say you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
And also it was relaxing when we got on the flight. Kenny Mayne from Sports Center was on the flight to Kuwait, so that was
Oh, really?
it made me feel comforted.
What the hell's he doing out there?
He was doing Sports Center in Kuwait.
Wow. They really, I'll tell you, it used to be, it's just, Bob Hope, and Charo got to go to Vietnam. And now it's opened up. They got sports announcers, they got
I
comedians.
advise it to everybody.
I know.
They'll probably be calling you next, Adam.
Jeff,
Get it, man.
Jeff Ross, the king of the roast comedian, called and said, "Yeah, me and Drew Carey are going over there in like a week. You want to come with us?" I was like, "Listen, my wife's gonna get pissed off. I'm too big a puss. I'm staying home." It's like comedians just going over there and
We went with a
doing their
comedian,
thing.
Actually, we had a comedian open
Titus
up our shows.
went over there with us.
Chris Titus went over there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think he was talking to us about
I think it's when we
going
first
over there.
heard about it. Yeah.
All right, Drew. Now that we've spoken to Puddle of Mudd about the Iraq experience, go ahead and slather some ass stuff. And first off, I don't want to build people up too much. I hosted the Late Late Show tonight. I give it a 7. It went well, but not great.
How did it compare? How did the first half hour compare to the second half hour?
Second half was same as the first. I would say
The first, I'd give it an 8-9. I really would.
Really?
Just because, listen, you're being tried on. You're not trying to hit. You know what I mean? You're there to hit a bunch of base hits and doubles and things, and that's all you did. You hit lots of real solid hits, and it was fun to watch. It was interesting, and they bleeped you.
Oh, they bleeped me.
They bleeped a-hole.
But I said a-hole.
I know, and then they actually beep. They actually put the beep over you.
I said a-hole.
I know. Well, you mentioned that to the lady with the whistle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Remember? Yeah.
All right.
No?
They didn't bleep that part.
No.
Oh,
No. You said because you said I said a. You didn't say a-hole. You said I say a. And they didn't bleep that out.
All right.
I know what you meant.
Well, thanks for watching, buddy.
And
thanks for supporting.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Sorry.
Novel late night. You know what I mean? Even though I get to hear this every night. It's still it came through new and interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, not your usual.
Not
just
your usual fare. Yeah,
read the jokes.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Drew.
Awesome.
I'm
There you
interested.
Appreciate
you gotta
that.
watch it. I recommend it.
You can watch it tonight at like 12:30 or something after Letterman.
Yeah.
All right, now Drew, you're sounding bad again, brother.
Oh, really?
I asked Anderson, but I can't tell if it's degrading
Yeah, it's just a bad
as
line.
we go.
We'll fix that at the break. So just try not to talk too much, Drew. How about that?
Oh, God bless you. Thank you.
Drew, do that knowing. Drew, you're at your best when you're doing the knowing grunt.
Or the nod. Just the nod.
Yeah, or the nod.
Yeah.
Yes, the nod.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's mastered the radio nod like Dr. Drew. He has a knowing nod, then he has a disapproving head shake, and
shrug.
He has a shrug that he does. Do the nod, Drew.
Hey, you know what? Better yet, let's play a song right now. And then
We
we'll come
should
back
play
and
some, but
it'll sound awesome.
I still would like to see the nod.
I was just
Do the
doing
nod.
it. I was just
I'm
doing
sorry, Anderson jumped in. Okay, do the nod.
All right.
Ooh, nice. Now, do the shrug. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Now do these sort of, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. That sort of the dog when he catches you beating off. Do that one, sort of half turn. Yeah, there you go, Drew. That's it. That's my bread and butter. All right. And do that.
You know what's scary? I'm actually sitting here doing these things.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Drew's in Washington, D.C. It's tomorrow, and he's doing the stupid, the dog caught you beating off head turn. All right, hang on, Drew. We're going to play a song. Yes? Yeah. Anderson, this is a delightful idea. Little Puddle of Mudd action for you over here off of Life on Display, and it's called Spin You Around. Yeah. Michelle, give me the finger, baby, when we're back. Yeah. Just sitting there enjoying yourself. You got a job to do. Give me the point. Engineer Chris gives me the pow. All right. Hey, Puddle of Mudd, everyone. Life on Display. Name of the CD. Wesley and Greg here representing the band.
What up?
Drew in D.C. Yes, Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Did we get your technical difficulties straightened out?
You tell me how's it sound.
I think it sounds better.
Yeah, good.
All right. You ready to rock?
Let's go.
All right. Lisa,
Yeah?
you're 22?
Yeah.
What's up, baby doll?
Hey, I just wanted to say...
I'm just laughing because Drew sticks the little Post-it sticker onto the call he wants next. And even though he's been gone for 2 days, I just go to the one that the sticker was on from, like last Friday. Like, must be line 2. We're going to. Yeah, this thing got blown onto the screen like 3 days ago. All right, but why not? Why not start with a Lisa from Santa Cruz? Go ahead, baby doll.
Hey, I just wanted to say I've been a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Thanks.
And I was wondering about giving a blowjob without a condom, as far as this guy comes in your mouth and you swallow. Can you get AIDS or any other STDs doing that?
All the usual STDs, absolutely, and you needn't even swallow them. That's
Yeah,
the
you can just
wonderful part
gargle
about
with it. And
no, the swallowing makes your risks higher. There are bloodborne diseases like HIV that suddenly do. It has been proven that you can catch it that way. It's not an easy way to get it, but you can. And so you get gonorrhea, chlamydia, everything else. It's good times. Herpes.
So is it easier to get it as far as vaginal sex or oral sex, or is it the same risk?
It's a little worse vaginally.
a little worse.
But basically
Why?
the same thing.
Little more
because
mucosal area?
Yeah. Well, the mouth is not a hospitable environment for things like HIV, the human immunodeficiency virus, things like that.
Oh, really?
But if you're swallowing it, gets into the esophagus, and the esophagus, no problem. It's good times.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah.
I keep, that's why I keep one of those sink strainers down in my throat. I don't want the big stuff to get in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What about if you're going down on a chick?
Yeah, what about it, Drew?
You can get
what if you
syphilis,
get some,
herpes. If you get a squirt, a discharge, you could,
Never got any
Better watch out
results.
for that.
Yeah. No, don't worry about that. Yeah, detached retina. Yes, Drew, if you get a hard enough squirt.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right.
Corneal abrasion.
Oh, yeah. All right, Alyssa.
All right, thanks.
Hey, but good times. All right. Let's see. Marissa? Melissa.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, Melissa?
Okay. I was in a relationship, or I have been in a relationship.
Hold on a second. It says Marissa up here, but we have a Melissa. Do we really need a Marissa?
I know.
Let's not complicate things.
Tell me.
Guys don't really monkey with this. There's no Dave and Diz. It's just there's Dave, and then you move
Dave
on to Nick.
And Div.
Yeah, we don't. There's no. I don't know what the male equivalent to Melissa and Marissa are, but it's unnecessary. There can be millions of Melissas, and the world will still turn. All right, go ahead, Melissa.
Okay. I've been with this guy for about 2 years, off and on the last 6 months. We broke up for a month, like 2 months ago, and in that relationship, the original relationship, the guy was with 2 months. We weren't sexually active, but I was before, and so was he. When we broke up a couple months ago, I was sexually active again, and it hurt a lot. Like, not like losing your virginity soreness. It was like stabbing, like pain. I've been checked more than once in the past 6 months, and I've come up perfectly clean.
Good.
My only worry is that I don't want it to hurt like that with him, because we're back together, and we figured maybe all of our problems were due to the fact that we weren't, letting out our aggressions in sexual manners. I don't know, but
You don't know. That's true.
I don't know if this is just a fluke, or if there's something wrong with me or anything. I know I'm perfectly clean.
All right.
It's just nerves. It's nerves. It's probably nerves. It's probably some sort of vaginal spasm, vaginismus, something like that. And when you get over the nervousness, you'll be fine.
Vaginal spasm.
I had that first day of high school. I remember.
You had your spasm
So
of the vagina?
beat up, I had the vaginal spasm. Yeah, I was nervous. I hadn't been away from home. My mom dropped me off, and had a vaginal spasm right there, right on the sidewalk, in front of North Hollywood High.
Tight short.
Yeah, I had a VS right on the sidewalk there. It was tough, but I got over it.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? All right, Drew, you sound remotely better, but Melissa sounded like fried hell. So I don't know what that is. And now you sound good, and then you start going south.
Ew.
Hold on a second. Let me talk to Lauren over here, see what she sounds like. Lauren,
Yes.
you're 19?
Yes, I am.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Puyallup, Washington.
Puyallup.
Ooh. Drew, that just sounded like Staticberg to me. Hold on a second. Everybody hold on.
I heard that. I heard it loud and clear.
All right. I heard her too, although it was a sort of gibberish sounding town she was from.
Yes. Yeah, Puyallup.
But I'm trying to find out It's high. Well, let's just give towns numbers, by the way. We don't have to get all creative with the stuff no one can pronounce. And like I said, it doesn't need to be 15 Rochesters, for instance. It'd just be one, and then everyone else gets a number.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Lauren?
Yeah?
Are you on a cell phone?
Yes, I am.
All right. Now, your problem is your boyfriend's penis feels like it has a broken spot in the middle.
Yeah, like, when I'm on top, it happens most when I'm on top, but, like, when I'm coming back down, it'll...
Hold on a second.
You need to turn your radio down.
What's going on? Is somebody typing or popping popcorn? What is that, Drew?
No.
You're not typing, are you?
No.
What is that typing sound I hear?
I heard that earlier.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
I ignored it. I thought maybe Drew was emailing somebody. He likes to, he likes to multitask. But it's coming from your end, Drew. Do you know what that is?
Was this it? You hear that?
Hello?
No, this was typing. Okay. And when Anderson said coming from your end, he didn't mean the line. He meant your ass.
Oh, now I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does your farting sound like typing? No. All right, hold on, Lauren. We got to take a break.
Okay.
All right. Anderson, weave your magic, baby doll. You got 4 minutes. We'll take a little break. Puddle of Mudd in studio tonight. Drew over in Washington, D.C., and we'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew in Washington, D.C. tonight. Wesley and Greg are both here tonight from Puddle of Mudd.
Hey.
Whoop. A little belch here. Life on Display, name of the CD. Drew.
Yeah.
You'll be addressing who tomorrow and where?
No, tomorrow I'm going to a conference on it's put on by the National Council on Sexual Addiction and Compulsivity. And then Friday I'm there I'm the end of the conference, the keynote speaker.
Oh, really?
I've been working on this talk for a long time. Like a month, 2 months.
Headliner.
Yeah, it's freaking me out. Yeah, I'm a headliner, exactly.
Feature.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of nerds warming up for him. Ironically, guys who've never gotten laid, speaking about sexual addiction.
Yeah.
Well, they are addicted to it, but
they're addicted to other
just don't
people's
get it.
sexual addictions. Yeah.
they're addicted to the thought of it.
Drew, how much actual... and by the way, I've never had a job that involved conferences, but it always sounds appealing.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
No.
It does. No?
No. Oh, no. I mean, this is a good one, but
Is it at the Hyatt or something?
it's
Where's
at
it at?
it's on Capitol Hill. Yeah, it's right across the street from the Hyatt, in fact.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You from that area, Greg?
No, we stay in Hyatts and stuff like
They're
that.
always
Hey.
conferences.
Yeah,
It's always a
figure-
conference.
Puddle of Mudd's there. There's got to be a sexual addiction.
That'd be due to
conference
the
going on.
No, we
conference
never had that
rooms they
conference.
have.
Oh, okay. Well, here's all I'm saying, Drew.
Yeah.
It seems like it seems like a good time. A little schmoozing, some free food, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. No. It's not. They're not like entertainment meetings.
No.
It's all business. All business.
All right. Let's talk to. Oh yeah, where were we? We're speaking to Lauren.
Lauren.
That's right. Lauren,
Yeah?
19.
Yes.
All right. So your boyfriend's Pepe has a flat spot.
Well, like, when you look at it, it doesn't look like anything is wrong. But when, like, we're having sex, when either he goes to go back in or I'm on top and I come back down, it'll, like, bend in a spot. It's like it seems like there's no support almost.
Well, no, the
She's
bending
crooked.
is normal. There's always a certain amount of bend.
No,
You mean-
it's a lot. It, like, bends a lot. Like, it'll almost bend, like, to, like, I wouldn't say, like, a 90-degree angle, but, like, maybe 75.
Does he get
Wow.
fully erect?
Whoa.
Yeah, he gets fully hard and everything, but, like, if it bends just a little bit, he says it doesn't hurt, but if it bends a lot, like, he says it hurts, which I understand, but he'll, like, completely...
So hold on a second. Like if I take my pinky and I just bend it back a little bit, it's not a thing. But if I actually peel it back so it touches the
It's kind
top
of like
of my
double
palm,
jointed, but
then
double
it hurts.
erected.
Hmm.
Double penis.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe there's nowhere left to go for Pepe.
Hey, Drew.
I was just thinking, weren't we going to take calls from Iraq tonight?
I thought we were, but we took a couple calls from Iraq on Monday night, and then didn't take any tonight. Yeah, I don't know what that is. We're waiting for them? Oh, I don't know. We got to get those folks to pick up the phone over there. You know,
instead we're talking about a penile knuckles.
Yeah, they got bigger fish to fry over there, Drew.
In Iraq?
Yeah.
Then talking to Puddle of Mudd? No way.
Puddle of Mudd. Lauren?
Yeah?
I know what you meant.
Did he ever have an injury to his penis where he sort of snapped it or cracked it or fractured or anything like that?
Not that I know of. I asked him, and he said that, like, you know, he didn't, like, break his penis or anything like that.
There is such a thing. You can fracture the penis, but usually after you do that, it doesn't work so well. So it just sounds like he's not really getting fully erect or something. Or it's just him, you know. Yeah, I know.
You can break it.
Yeah, you can break it. Why not? What do you think? I mean, there was a news. In fact, there's a news release last night I was reading while we were on the air, Adam, and there's a guy in Spain or something that mistook his penis for the neck of a chicken and chopped it off, and then his dog ate it.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't Germany or Florida.
I can't believe it.
The German one's my favorite.
Hey, what, Germany or Florida or the German penis?
No, the guy in Germany who cut the dude's penis off, and they both cooked. It
was a simpler time, wasn't it, Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the days.
Those were the days.
Anyway, I'm really nothing for Lauren. Yeah. Obviously, if he's having functional problems with it, you ought to get it seen. It does not sound like anything particularly serious.
All right, let's see. Ooh, Jason over here got in a wakeboarding accident. Now it hurts when he climaxes. Jason?
Yeah.
It's all funny. Till it happens to you.
That's true.
Jason?
Yep.
You're 24?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You got in a wakeboarding accident, huh?
Yep. I hit my head. I've never had a migraine before in my life, and I hit my head and I got a migraine. Then I was in the car getting roadhead, and I almost got in a crash because I just started getting a really horrible migraine and I had to stop.
Now, you're tying this head injury wakeboarding with the migraine during driving oral sex? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, but then after that, it happened every time I was about to ejaculate. I'd have the migraine, and sometimes I'd stick with it because, you know, I want to ejaculate, and then I just have to, like, curl up and, you know, like just a gut-wrenching migraine for about...
How long ago was the head injury?
About a month and a half ago.
Did you have a CAT scan or anything after that?
Mm-mm. It wasn't, it was just, I just got a really bad headache, like a migraine.
You might have done something yourself. You got to get that checked out. Now, there are...
Yeah.
What?
What'd you do? We're quiet down, Drew. What'd you do? Whack your head on the wakeboard or something?
No, on the water.
All right. Yeah, maybe you got a concussion.
Well, concussion or even intracranial bleed or a subdural hematoma or something. But the fact is, yes, it's not uncommon for people to get migrainous-type headaches with orgasm or at the time of orgasm. But to have them suddenly after a head injury really concerns me. So get that worked out, yeah?
All right.
Yeah, but good times.
I'd be concerned if every time I did my deal, it hurt.
Yeah,
it's not that you'd be surprised how common that is as a benign condition, but to have it suddenly after a head injury makes me worry that something's really going on there.
Wakeboarding is a real white trash move, by the way.
Is that right?
It's got all the elements. It's got the lake and the river and the boat and the pull cord.
Oh yeah.
And it's really it's one step above the inner tube that you get dragged behind.
Hey, I have a question.
Wesley's good at it, actually.
White trash. There you go.
Well,
we're a bit trashy.
He's no rabbi, this Wesley, I'll tell you. No. I've done wakeboarding myself. I'm just saying, if you do it
professionally,
I'm going to say more than
twice,
4 times,
15 times a year.
Oh,
whoa, wow.
Wow, that's a lot, man.
All right. Well, not if you're into it, though. You probably, and you're good at it, you probably would do it quite a number of times a year. Yeah, okay. I'm going to lower that down to 9 times a year.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
How come, speaking of the white trash type of people, why didn't you have the guy on your show tonight on Late Late Show? Why didn't you have the guy on the CHP motorcycle?
Oh,
as one of the guys you don't want to watch your show.
Believe me, that the art department over there couldn't get anything. Like,
what?
I told them 2 days in advance. They like showed up with nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's one of those. Okay. I didn't want to get going on it. Yes, right. True. That was the very first one. I did this bit, which is guys I don't want watching the show tonight. And number one guy was the guy who buys the police auction motorcycle, buys the cop helmet that comes with it, puts the black leather jacket on, and then drives around scaring the crap out of everyone with a roach in their ashtray. They could not, find any, like, you got to get a guy, put him in the helmet, and take a picture of him,
Yeah.
No.
It's difficult.
No way.
Why?
No way. I don't know why,
They're too busy wakeboarding, man.
Yeah, they're too busy wakeboarding. Drew, you know how it goes with stuff.
Yeah. It's got to
You
be
know what I'm
cleared by
saying?
whatever. And what about the motorcycle company? Or maybe we have a contract with Yamaha or
No,
whatever.
it's not even that. It's just people, first off, you'd be surprised. Like, you go like, the guy, I want blowhard turquoise guy, like the guy with the big.
No.
Could you even see the
Yeah, you couldn't. You could. Well, they actually cut away. I mean, I don't know they inserted it later, or maybe while you weren't looking, but they cut away to a close up of a belt buckle and a ring. When you started complaining about it.
So here's the. It's like one of these things where I said one of the guys I don't want watching the show is the big turquoise guy, the guy with the big turquoise nugget watch and the turquoise belt buckle and the bolo, and he's 125th Cherokee, and he's full of crap.
On his way to Vegas.
This is the same guy, yeah. It's all the same guy. It's 40-something, early 50s, salt and pepper hair, balding but with a ponytail. And he thinks he's stocky, but he's really kind of fat. But it's sort of the big forearm guy with the belly, wears the jean shirt and tucks it in real tight.
Yeah.
Shows off that belt buckle. All this was explained, and it's like they get some good-looking guy, and he's like 30, and then it's like, well, where's his ponytail? I don't know. He didn't say. Well, you got to show the turquoise and stuff. It's right in the description. No. Then at a certain point, you're like, okay, just handle it. I'm moving forward, and then you're out there doing the show, and they just show a guy with the red shirt.
Yeah, I know. In profile.
In profile.
Yeah, I know.
The whole thing, the whole bit is called, turquoise guy. He's got the big turquoise necklace. He's got the big turquoise belt buckle. He's got, and then you're just sitting up there doing the show, and it's like they show a guy in a sort of profile, and from where I'm sitting, there ain't a drop of turquoise to be found. And here's what ends up happening. What ends up happening is not only is it not good from a joke standpoint, but you're immediately like, you're angered now. It's like you want to you want to call timeout and go, what's going on? We've been working all day. What turquoise guy? You got a guy wearing a red shirt that you're showing from the side. Like what? Yeah,
top notch.
Oh my God, I don't know. Here's all I do know is the people that do that kind of stuff, if it's like you being a doctor, Drew. It's like you saying, give me lactate ringers and D5W and walking away, and the person who's standing there's not a doctor, and they're like, I don't, turquoise guy? Is he painted like
No.
That is.
No, you get what you get is the same thing I get, which is you get a nurse or an assistant that can't speak English.
Well,
and then you go and go, oh my God, they didn't understand what I said.
Yes.
I mean, this is a basic link in getting the job done.
All right, let's talk to. Thanks, Drew. Take it easy over there, by the way.
All right.
Mark is 20, calling from Virginia. Mark?
Hey, hello?
Mark, you're on the air. What's up?
Oh, hey, Adam. Dr. Drew, how's it going?
Good. Say hi to Puddle of Mudd, by the way.
What was that?
What up, Mark?
Puddle of Mudd.
Oh, Puddle of Mudd's there. Hey, how's it going? They're calling
What's up, man?
Calling from Iraq, correct?
No,
we're still there.
We're here. We made it back.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet deal. Yeah, I heard about that. I wanted to let Adam give some feedback to you about your hosting job on the Late Night Show.
This is really good. Yeah, go ahead.
It just finished airing over here in Springfield, Virginia. I wanted to let you know, I think you did a great job. It's just that it felt like the audience had no idea who you were. I was amazed.
What? They gave him a standing ovation when he walked out there.
Oh, they force him to do that.
No, that's the thing. Yeah, I felt like, I was cracking up over here at some of your jokes you're doing, but it felt like on CBS they tell you what to say, correct?
No.
They tell you what to say?
Like they put like the cue cards in front of you, and like they have to tell you like the jokes you have to say and stuff.
Oh God! Oh, I wish it worked that way. I know. I really do think people think that like Jimmy Kimmel just shows up at 7:30 in the evening, and where's my cue cards for marked Wednesday?
Read the
and then you just stand there and read it. No, every single thing that came out of my mouth was something that I wrote.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there was anything that came out of my mouth that Drew, you saw it. Didn't seem like anything anyone else wrote, did it?
In fact, if it seemed like some of a fair bit was unwritten too.
Yes, because I was too lazy to write it. And we ran out of time. But they just hold cue cards up and you read them.
That's what I was. That's what I was thinking, because I thought you were. I thought you weren't. I didn't think you were as funny as you could be, because I thought most of it, what you were saying was.
Loveline compliments. Loveline compliments are the best.
They're always the best. Why wasn't I as funny as I could have been?
Because I thought everything that you were saying was written by the writers. That's why I was thinking you're much hilarious on Loveline, because everything's like improv for you guys.
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
That was even a bigger diss.
Yeah. All right.
So
thanks, Mark.
I just wanted to ask Adam, is there any decision yet as to if you're going to take the job or not?
No decision made. And if they're listening to this call, it's the deal is off. All right. I was
Fire
my fault.
your writers, man.
It was my fault for talking to Mark. Although overall, I think he gave it half, like a very sheepish thumbs up. But sit there and read the cards. By the way, Drew, didn't it sound like whatever I was saying?
Yeah, it did. It really did.
Yeah. What? I don't know what Mark's listening to. I mean, he doesn't have to love it, but it wasn't that much different sounding than what I'm doing now, is it?
Not only that, I didn't see you look at any cards. You know what I mean? You were looking straight to camera.
Yeah, teleprompter, buddy. Yeah. All right, Puddle of Mud. Thank you, Drew. In studio tonight, you all right?
I got something. Maybe it's Kimmel
Drew's
blowing smoke at me.
Oh.
How's Puddle of Mud? You guys holding up okay?
Yeah, we're doing great, man.
I'm awake.
All right. They're in studio tonight. We're going to hear something off of Life on Display. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew over there in Washington, D.C. We got Greg and Wesley here from Puddle of Mud.
Hello.
And I was... now, here was the whole deal. Puddle of Mud was supposed to come in here, fresh off their trip to Iraq, and we were going to take some calls from Iraq, and we haven't had any yet.
Yeah, Jeanette.
They're a little busy.
But I was told that we have one on line 6, and we did have one, and I looked down and I looked up, and it's the only call that's gone now.
Ugh.
So maybe she fell off. It says entry in progress, which means it's probably a new call. Let's just try this. Hello, Justin?
Hey.
You're calling from Minnesota?
Yep.
Hold on.
That's not
right.
Iraq. That's not Iraq.
But it's inching toward Iraq.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Well, yeah, okay.
We're moving that direction. Yeah, here's a call from New Jersey. That's probably even closer to Iraq.
Yep, it sure is. Yeah.
All right, let's take a question for the band. It's been guys been on hold for half an hour, or the girl, I should say. Shelley,
Yes.
27.
Yep.
What's up?
Not so much. I just actually talked to Wesley on Rockline Monday night.
Hey, what's going on?
Not so much. Okay, you guys have played at sold-out venues, have had your faces on NASCAR, and now have played for the troops overseas.
Hold on, you had your faces on NASCAR?
Yeah, we have Rusty Wallace drove the Miller Lite Puddle of Mud kind of collaboration car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
Really cool.
All right.
Couldn't really see it. It was very fast.
Yeah, it was moving.
It was moving.
Shelley?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to know what's next?
Yep, what's next for Puddle of Mud?
Well, we're going to take a little bit of a kind of a chill since we've been on the road for such a long time, and start the next record. And we're going to be doing our DVD, and all kinds of little projects are coming up real soon. So, we just got to have a little bit of a rest for a second.
They need
holiday season.
Yeah, they need a little them time.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shelley.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's. Janet over here was in Iraq with Puddle of
Jeanette,
Mud.
yeah.
Oh, Jeanette.
Wow.
Jeanette,
Hello?
you're 31.
Yes.
Yes. Hello. You were in Iraq with Puddle of Mud.
Yeah, they were wonderful.
Hey, what's
They were
going on?
troopers.
What were you doing over
How
there?
are you all?
We are. We're.
I actually
Hold on a second. Is she on a delay or something?
I don't know.
She's in
It is
Iraq.
Iraq.
dude. So
No, she's calling from New
no,
Jersey.
Brian's
No.
an idiot, and he put that up there because that's where she lives. But she's in Iraq right now.
Oh, she's in
is in
Iraq.
So we got to forgive the 1 second delay.
All right, it's Iraq, Jersey. All right, so there is a delay. Okay, now let's do it.
I still got your dog tag.
All right, Jeanette. So,
you do. That's wonderful.
So you remember meeting Jeanette?
Yeah, we were hanging out with her the whole time. She was helping us out, getting us our food and our drinks, and she's very, very sweet, and we very much enjoyed hanging out with her and the rest of the soldiers.
Jeanette?
And they were troopers too. I mean, they were swamped with everyone. They didn't stop signing autographs, taking pictures. I don't know where they had
over there.
Because I know it took me a week to recover.
Well, we kept
what's
on
your job
going
over there?
Like that?
Adam, you ask.
I'll do it. What is your job with the military?
Actually, right now I'm like sort of running a Class 1 yard, which is subsistence. Food rations going out to other bases that don't have dining facilities or PXs or stuff like that.
I'll tell you, it's just
hard
like
to
the
break
movies.
it down in layman's terms.
All right, Jeanette, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
No question, Jeanette, huh?
No, she just wanted to check in with Puddle
We
of Mudd.
miss you. We hope you're doing good, Jeanette.
Well, Drew, we've talked to 3 people from that were in country thus far. 1 tonight, 2 on, I think, Monday night.
Yeah.
All 3 chicks, all 3 involved with office supplies.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not belittling that, but I thought when we were going to talk to Iraq, I thought we were going to talking to guys who were taking fire, kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, the Puddle of Mudd's laughing.
Well, you know what I'm saying. I mean, first off, it's weird. Call me old-fashioned. I wasn't picturing talking to women. So far, we've only spoken to women, and they've all been involved with, they've all been in the rear with the gear, as they say. I'm looking for Johnny Ground Pounder. That's what I'm looking for.
We met a few of those, but like I said, I think that like a lot of those guys are pretty busy whenever, they all look like they were pretty...
Blowing stuff up?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take ourselves a little break. Puddle of Mudd in studio. Drew in Washington, D.C. We'll be right back after this. Oh, yeah. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew in Washington, D.C. tonight. We got Greg and Wesley here tonight from Puddle of Mudd. Here's something else off the Life on Display CD. Let's see here. We got Lucas from Alaska. Wants to know how the band got started.
We're moving away from Iraq now.
Lucas?
Hello?
Who?
Lucas?
Hey, Lucas.
Hello?
What's up, Lucas?
I just have a question for the band.
Is you speaking quietly so someone doesn't hear you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I just want to know how you guys became, like, a band,
There you go.
How you become a band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of get your drummer and you get your guitars and your bass player and your singer.
Well,
where'd you find him?
L.A. We all kind of moved to L.A. because I'm from a place where I graduated with 17 people.
Oh, really?
In the middle of nowhere. So
where?
Oklahoma, Kingston, Oklahoma. It's like this.
So your school had 80 people in it or something?
Yeah, one red light. There was a gas station.
Wow.
That kind of thing.
The light never turned green? It was just red?
Well, it was unique because it went from red to green to yellow to green. You know what I mean? So
went the other way.
Stopped at it and then would go yellow, then to go to green.
And did you know the cops and stuff? If you got pulled over?
I knew both of them, yeah.
Wow. Weird. And then so you moved from there to L.A. for music?
Yeah, exactly. Because I couldn't really find anybody that was
none of the other 16 guys could rock.
No, they it was pretty slim pickings. So
wow. And by the way, did you grow up on a farm or something? What did your folks do?
We had 50 acres, but my mom had a restaurant, so I grew up in a restaurant. But I did work
am
on
I
farms
jealous.
and things like that.
What kind of restaurant? I'm guessing
chicken
Thai.
fried. Yeah, Thai. Yeah, it was like a Korean barbecue thing. It was in the lake.
It was a chicken fried everything.
Yeah, chicken fried everything.
Hubcaps, trash can lids. It didn't matter. We just chicken fried.
Chicken fried popcorn.
Ice cream.
You name
didn't
it.
matter. You want scrambled eggs? Chicken fried.
Coke.
Yeah, that's how the band got together. We were all, at this restaurant.
At my mom's diner.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you guys all came out to L.A., right?
Yeah, being,
So everyone came out to L.A., and then what'd you do? Just start answering ads or looking for stuff?
No, we just started rocking. And
well, how'd you start rocking? You didn't know each other, did you?
Well, he met the bass player because the bass player was an intern in Interscope whenever he came. And
what's up, Doug?
Doug,
I know you're listening.
Is he listening?
Yeah, he's listening.
So Doug was working at the label.
Well, if you want to call it interning, you're working for free.
Right.
I flew into L.A.
Right.
And then, Doug was there interning, so he heard about the Mud through the grapevine, and then, we kind of, Paul Phillips, the guitar player, kind of got into the mix there, and then Greg was the last, but not, last person that we...
I've been kind of a gypsy.
He's
I
the
played
gypsy.
with different people.
So we got the Greg in there. It just kind of you just get it together how you can get it together, and then if it's...
I'm a whore.
If it's working, it's working. If it's not, you're going to have to, try another direction. But it happened to work, and then the next thing you know, we're rocking the soldiers in Iraq.
Well, I guess there's probably as many stories as there are bands, and people always want that answer, like, what's the formula for this?
There is no formula.
The formula is just play your instrument, get out there, and stay busy. I mean,
I never turned down a gig, never turned down any opportunity to play music because I did everything, man. I did country gigs when I was 12.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I did ran the whole thing.
So you grew up like a musical family?
No.
No.
Wow.
No.
You just started playing drums early?
I don't know. It just came to me, but I just got into music. I got into like Kiss and then Zeppelin and then the Beatles and that kind of stuff. And then
tell his mom deep fried his Kiss album.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. And he ate it by mistake with some gravy on it.
That was the thing is nobody was into the music at all. Like my mother never listened to music. Nobody listened to it, but they were like, they didn't, man, whatever. They didn't care.
That really, Adam, is the consistent message we hear from bands, which is just they had to do it. That's just what they were just like in them. They must do it. And they went and did it.
I know. And like I said, everyone wants an answer, and the answer is just do it. Yeah. And let me ask you about chicken fried steak, which I'm always scared to order when I see it. Because I see steak, and I think, well, that's steak, and then I hear chicken, and then I hear fried, and I think, what are they trying to get away with this steak that they have to bread it and deep fry it? There's got to be something going on here. This can't be a good cut of beef. You know what I'm saying?
No way.
It's a cube steak.
It's a cube. Now, how do you do it? Do you pound the steak?
You pound the steak.
Pound it, and then you bread it, and then you deep fry it.
Yep.
And you can deep fry just about anything, and it'll taste great.
It is, and then you put gravy on it, right?
Yeah, but you want to make sure you have that nice white milky gravy, nice creamy, white.
Floury gravy.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, let's keep on going here. Stormy's been on hold for 80 minutes, calling from Oklahoma, by the way. Stormy?
Yes?
What's up?
Hi, I want to tell you guys I love you guys, and I listen to you every night.
Thanks.
Cool.
And to the guys at Puddle of Mudd, keep doing what you do. You guys rock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You keep that chicken frying going over there in Oklahoma, too.
Have you ever had a chicken fried steak?
Yes.
You know, I've had a bite and that kind of stuff, but it's too big a commitment for me
You need to go
on,
to Del
on the
Rancho.
menu. Where is that?
Del Rancho in Oklahoma.
All right.
All over there.
I'm leaving tonight. I want to get the chicken fried steek. Go ahead,
I guess
Stormy.
it's an Oklahoman thing.
Yeah, they don't have it out here too much. What's up?
Okay, I'm manic depressive, and I want to be a psychologist. I was just wondering if me being manic is going to affect me being able to do the job.
It's going to affect it, but it doesn't prevent you from doing it as long as you get that properly taken care of. You heard last night we had a caller who was a manic depressive therapist who was a prostitute and didn't see any problem with it. She had some character disorder, and the character disorder will significantly impair your ability to be a good therapist. You may have to find other ways to sort of use your mental health training than being an individual therapist. But merely being bipolar, that's something that's usually pretty well and easily controlled with medication.
I don't like the medication.
Well, what's the plan? Are you going to college?
It's my senior year of high school, but I plan on going to college and majoring in clinical psychology.
Mm-hmm. What college are you going to?
I want to go to NSU. It's here in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
MSU?
NSU.
NSU. What is that one? Do you know what that one is, Greg?
No. Where is it? What city?
Nebraska State University.
Tahlequah.
Oh, of course.
Tahlequah? Northeast?
Yeah, northeastern.
Wow. Getting deep now.
Tahlequah. I know Tahlequah like the back of...
Yeah.
Never mind.
Stormy.
Yes.
I could picture, like, you know what I picture? I picture it's like a school, like, where the dean is also the janitor, is also the health teacher, is also the security guard, and he keeps switching hats. You know, like they do in those Mayberry shows, you know? Like where the guy goes, I want to talk to the judge. And he goes, well, I am the judge, too. And he takes his sheriff hat off.
Wait, that whole thing ended in 1979.
Oh,
that whole joke, yeah.
No one does that joke anymore?
No, that's over.
Well, I'm bringing it back.
With the soufflés.
Yeah, souffle humor. Yeah, all right. Well, you get that prestigious degree from Carolla State over there in northern Oklahoma. Tahlequah, and that is a golden ticket. That gets you in anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's the lecture circuit. You're going to all the Ivy League schools. The Simon & Schuster banging down your door. They want a book deal with you. All right, baby doll. I don't know. Do they even use therapists in Oklahoma? Don't people just put some gravy on it and move on?
That's their ticket out of there.
Chicken fry it.
Chicken fried. Rub a little gravy on that.
A little soul food. Good for your soul.
My father was verbally abusive. Rub a little gravy on that and keep going. All right, let's talk to Celeste, who's 15. Celeste?
Yeah.
Wow. Is there anyone under 70 named Celeste?
No.
Hello?
Hello. Is Celeste the name of a grandparent or something?
No, my mom named me after a cashier.
A cashier?
A cashier?
Before she she liked the name.
See?
I don't know.
People laugh at those name tags, but they work. They have an effect. Okay, so you're 15. Your boyfriend got drunk and cheated last week.
Yeah.
How old's your boyfriend?
He's 16.
16.
There you go.
How long has he been your boyfriend?
About 5 months.
And what do you mean by cheated?
He got to third base with another chick.
Third base.
He told you about it?
Base?
Yeah, he called me and he told me about it the next day.
What?
Ooh,
wow. He's a keeper.
Third base is oral sex these days, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. He called and told you for one of two reasons. Either he just wanted to break up with you or get you to break up with him, or this person was like a friend of yours or someone who...
You're going to find out. Yeah,
we're going to find out very shortly thereafter.
Yeah.
So which is it?
I don't know. He called me the next day and was like begging me not to break up with him.
No, but did he tell you who he did this with?
No.
And you have no idea and you've never heard anything. It's not somebody you go to school with or a friend of yours.
No, I don't go to the same school as him.
Adam, I totally agree with you. Those are the only two options.
By the way, it could still be someone you go to school with. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, it could be someone you go to school with, even if you don't go to the same school as him. I think she was completely discounting my may know this person theory.
Yeah.
Celeste?
Yeah.
Okay. It's too bad our folks didn't name her after like an attorney or a doctor or something. I gotta believe it would have changed the trajectory of her life.
What is her question?
Oh, I want to know if I should break up with him for it.
Well,
let's say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally speaking, I think it's, he's telling you something.
Yeah,
but
and why do you think? Why do you think he told you?
Oh, I don't know.
All right. I know, Celeste, you're a delight. I hate to have to move on.
So here's the deal. If
I can't talk to people with their sort of half-syllable answers.
It's very simple. If he's into the relationship, he's committed to you, and he's had just a simple transgression here where he feels remorseful, and he's willing to recommit himself, and you really do enjoy it, give him a shot. But if this guy's been an a-hole the whole time, and we don't trust the reasons why he would tell you in the first place.
Why would he? Why would he?
You said it. 2 reasons.
I know, but Celeste has sort of canceled out the second one, which is it's a friend or somebody she knew or someone who's going to get back to her,
right.
And then won't speculate at all over it. So, all right, break up. Here's the thing: if you don't break up, you definitely sent a weak message to him, which means next time he's going to fifth base.
Right.
Oh, yes. There is a fifth base, Drew.
What is it?
I don't know. By the way,
Felching?
10 seconds, Drew, please. How dare you?
I'm just thinking.
You've offended the band. 10 seconds ago, I was looking at the screen, and we had a male caller from Iraq who was calling in, and I looked down, I looked back up again, and now they're gone. So just to dangle that in front of you, kiddies. Justin?
Hey.
You're 17?
Yep.
Hold on. All right. Tired of Justin already. Let's see. Natalie over here. Tight vagina. Current boyfriend makes her bleed. First 6 months of sex with boyfriend were awesome. Last 6 months were awful. Why?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk to Kate. Katie?
Yeah.
21.
Huh?
You're 21.
Yes, I am. I'm
What's
just
going
having.
on? Yeah. All right, hold on. Drew.
Yes.
I got to tell you. I got to be honest with you. That doing the late show tonight was tough. Was hard enough. I got nothing left in me.
All right, relax. Sit back. Kick back.
I'm gonna have
relax.
somebody talk or somebody do something.
Relax. I can't pull the calls up.
I know, and I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you, but I got nothing left in me.
That's
I got
good.
nothing left in the tank.
Relax.
Well,
the listeners are all behind you. They're all behind you.
I know, but the callers aren't. I'm going to need someone to step up to the plate a little bit here.
All right.
Katie.
Yeah.
20.
There we go.
Here we go now.
There we go. Break it down.
Yeah. Break it down.
Kate.
Let's go.
Rock us.
All right. Basically, I've been dating my boyfriend for like a year and a half. The first 6 months of sex was great. And now, like, the last 6 months, every time he touches me, I totally feel, like, violated. I'll just push him away. Huh?
Tell us why.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm being, like, molested or something. Like,
have you ever been molested?
That's the thing. I don't know.
You don't know. So, one of the things that people who have been molested will do is they will go from being very, very hypersexual and shift into sort of a shutdown mode.
That's
all
what
of a
I'm
sudden.
in, verbally.
And Adam is completely in shutdown mode, sexually, spiritually, physically, everywhere.
Yeah.
But once you're actually in a relationship that starts to feel intimate, that's when the shutdown usually occurs. Is it that, or is it something about him, or is it something about what? You got to give us more to go on here.
Well, like, even with my last boyfriend, it was the same way. Sex was good at first. Then towards the end of the relationship, it was all bad. No sex, nothing.
Stop thinking about it as sex and think more in terms of globally about the relationship.
Oh, here's all I'm asking for, kiddies. I don't need you to be a doctor of psychology. All I need you to do is don't be scared to scratch beneath the surface just a little bit. Like, here's what we do. Drew does his long-winded...
Life 101 type
Yes,
scratching.
Drew does his long-winded diatribe about victim, molestation, all this, and then says, what is it? And they say, well, my last boyfriend did the same thing. That's not the question we asked you. We asked you to delve just a little bit. Do a little soul searching. What's it going to be? Let's go. I don't care if your last 400 boyfriends did it. It's the same goddamn problem. And that's not the question.
And by the way, I'm not even asking you to delve deeply. I'm just asking, just choose amongst the options. Just choose. We'll throw the options to you. Choose.
I swear to God, Drew, I would talk less if I ran back and forth to another room and actually called the show and answered my own questions. It would be shorter, it would be more concise, and more to the point.
I think since it happens every time she goes out with some guy, she should just probably go to another guy. So it'll be
every 6 months.
So now she can she can have some good sex again. So just switch it up when she starts.
Puddle of Mudd. There you go.
Everybody wins.
So,
well, it's like a true man. If the sex isn't good, it's not worth it.
Later.
Yeah, it's like racing tires or something. They wear out after a few laps. You go to a new set. You don't sit and stare at them and cry.
Especially if you already know it's going to be bad for the next 6 months. You might as well just go on and you know, get it the good stuff back again.
All right, Katie, I have to torture myself by going back to you. Never molested.
As far as you
well,
know.
I don't know. That's the thing. I think I might have been, but I don't know. See, I was so young.
Well, you might be behaving like someone who has been.
So maybe you were. And why? Drew, tell her where my finger is poised right now.
It must
before
be
I
over the hold button, and this is a question
That's
you must
right.
answer, or you will be put on hold.
Why do you think you may have been molested?
Well, my mom and my stepdad, well, I have a stepdad, and ever since I was little, like, ever since I've grown up with him, I always felt really uncomfortable walking by him. I felt like he was looking at me, like, really weird, and, like, he'd always walk in the bathroom on me when I was going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Then one morning I woke up with my shirt off
Oh.
when I was, like, 12, so I don't know if, like, all those could come together, and
That's
kind of a weird
certainly
guy.
that's kind of a weird thing, living with and being around a weird male all the time. And by the way, what happened to your biological father?
He's still in the picture. I mean, we have a good relationship, and everything's
But
good
back
on that.
then, when you really needed him, where was he?
I don't know. Well, I don't know because I was so young. I didn't know what to do or anything. I never. mentioned
No.
anything
But where was your biological father when you were younger?
He was in another town.
Yeah, and maybe that has more to do with why you become fearful and shut down when you start to get close to somebody.
Yeah.
You fear intimacy
Yeah.
because that means loss.
And creepy stepdad has got to be weird just to have a sort of rogue set of nuts walking up and down the hall like that's not
Yeah.
daddy.
And
then
Adam, you know
where's
what's starting
daddy?
to really irritate me and make me very angry is that...
Go, girl.
Yeah. By the way, I was on Scarborough tonight and I lost my S. I was screaming.
Oh,
at
really?
somebody. I tell you, yeah.
Go, buddy.
Yeah. But what really gets me going is the fact that people cannot... We've sort of raised a whole generation thinking that sexuality is something that exists in a vacuum.
Right.
You can't evaluate it in the context of a relationship. It's like sex is this one thing and relationship is another. It's like, what, are you kidding? Are you kidding? They're very careful, very, very intimately tied.
Yeah.
So don't think about the sexuality. The sex is a sign. It's a sign.
Right.
It's a message that something's going wrong in the relationship. Look at the relationship and your emotional life.
And I was only kind of half listening, but yeah, I did try vacuum once when I was in high school. It kind of hurt. But I agree with you, Drew.
Adam, you'd mentioned it more than once.
Well, like I said, I was I got past the pain.
Did it work?
Well, the first time pulled my nuts through my urethra, so that wasn't good. But I worked it out.
When it did work,
Yeah.
It didn't jam the equipment or anything.
No, it made that boot sound, but I like that universal vacuum sound. There's 1,000 different makes of vacuums, but that only one hoo hoo.
when
that
it
means
seals up.
it grabbed a ping pong ball, or it's stuck to the dog,
or Adam's penis.
Adam's penis.
No, I was sort of thinking when you finished, did it mess up the machine?
Oh no, that was fine because we had the vortex one, so it just kind of stuck to the side.
Okay,
yeah,
that's nice. It's bagless.
Yeah, bagless.
Yeah.
The thing about who the hell was it? Oh, Katie over here. Yeah, stop giving your dads a free pass. By the way, your biological dads, because it's always like, my stepdad is real creepy, but oh no, my dad, no, we're good. I mean, we're real tight. It's like, well, where's your step? Oh, he was somewhere in another town. Like, look, here's the key. Here, let me explain something. You don't need your parents once you become a senior in high school. You barely need them in the 10th grade. When you need them is sort of, forget about 0. You need your mom 0. Let's just say you need pops to be around somewhere around 2 or 3 to about 10 or 11. After that, you don't really need them. Now, most of these guys cut out at age 2 and then resurface at 24 and, give them a couple of cards and a couple of bucks and a gas card, and everything's cool now. Meanwhile, they're still pissed at their mom or their stepdad, whoever actually paid the bills, cleaned the house, and, took care of the school supplies.
And by the way, of course, the dad is relieved. It's like, oh, yeah, my daughter, we have this great relationship now. Oh, he comes in and kisses your ass and says, we're cool, we're friends, we're buds. Of course, that's easy.
Must be nice, too, by the way, just to, I'm going to Florida for 11 years. You're back there in KC.
Easy.
Yeah, go ahead and take care of the kid, and then when she gets old enough to take herself down to the airport and get on a plane and come out and visit me, I'll put a cot out for her, and everything will be cool, and we'll talk ass about stepdad.
We can get her a job and she can pay part of the rent.
Yeah, look, feel free to hate your biological dad for moving out of town during the formative years, and by the way, leaving you with step pops. All right.
Yeah.
We'll take a little break. I'm fired up, but I'm cooling down now, Drew.
Good.
All right?
You feel
All right,
better?
nod your head, Drew.
I'm doing the nod.
Going to hear something from Puddle of Mudd when we come back off the newish CD. All that after this. Yeah, everybody, it's Loveline, Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Puddle of Mudd in studio tonight. Wesley and Greg both here. Man. We're going to Drew's over there in Washington, D.C. tonight. We're going to, I'd say we'll take a call, and then we'll hear a Puddle of Mudd song. All right? All right. Let's see.
Right. Cool.
Found out girlfriend cheated on him 9 months ago. Yeah. Girlfriend's vagina stinks. Uh-oh. That's something.
Must have been.
Yeah, but that's Mike. You know, he's just a lug nut. Virgin has rape fantasies. Virgin with rape fantasies, huh?
Interesting.
Right. Janet or Jeanette?
That would be Jeanette.
Jeanette, what's happening?
I am 22. I'm a virgin, and ever since I was about 15, I've had fantasies of women being dominated by men, preferably, usually in a rather violent fashion.
Mm-hmm. Why are you still a virgin at 22?
I think implied morals, and just I'm not comfortable with it.
Implied morals? What does that mean?
My parents are, raised Catholic and all that fun stuff.
Well, let's not blow it off. Were you raised under the notion that hell would sort of be in your...
No, my parents are actually surprisingly very supportive. Or just like, you know what, if you're going to do it, be smart. Sort of thing. But
maybe it's that maniacal
Peter Lorre
scientist sidekick.
Peter Lorre laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the laugh you get when you're like, go down to the basement and get more test tubes. Yeah, that's the one where where the scientist says, I think we have company. It means you got like fresh organs coming in. All right. Hold on a second. I got to tell you, we're going to check with Jeanette, but at first she was a virgin. She started off about 135, and she's now up to about 190 in my mind. I'm not getting late because I don't feel like it.
Not buying it?
That's a weight problem. Jeanette?
No, yes?
How much you weigh?
I am 130.
130?
Yeah, you're wrong. How dare you?
3'11", 130.
I'm 5'6".
5'6". Wow.
Have you had a boyfriend?
I've had a couple.
And what happens? No, are you committed to staying a virgin till marriage? Is that what you want to do?
No, I just believe the right moment, right person.
Mm-hmm.
No oral sex?
Attempts.
Attempts.
I'm timid. I'm very timid. I'm
mouth full of corduroy.
And the guys are always like they didn't want to
dry oral
sort of thing.
Well, no, wait a second. You now you've had guys attempt to give you oral sex. Have you attempted to give guys oral sex?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
It was all right.
It was messy.
I didn't like it.
I'm sorry. I'm not being very descriptive.
All right.
I'm okay. Getting over the tabooness of it. Okay.
All right. Well. Let me say this, Jeanette. Were these boyfriends of yours? Were they long-term boyfriends?
Yeah.
So you go. I mean, you're 22. Did you have a boyfriend at 21 for a year or something?
Yeah.
And just weird sort of failed attempts at oral sex?
I try and I get timid. I'd be like, is this working for you? Really? Is it doing anything? And they just be like, okay, just stop. And I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. You know?
No.
Stuff like that.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't know about that. No, I'm glad I don't know for a change. Usually I wish I knew, but this time, no. Turns out I don't want to know.
Perfectly fine with not knowing.
That's right. My penile ignorance is bliss. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm concerned about. I feel like I'm a pretty well-adjusted, normal, shy person, and I'm having these really violent, bad fantasies. And
there's something cooking.
Yeah,
something's going on.
That's what I'm thinking.
You may have some repressed aggression or something. I mean, maybe there's something about you and why you are a virgin that all sort of ties together with why you're having these aggressive dreams, violent dreams.
Well,
and you're not giving anything. You're just sort of telling us, the right thing didn't happen. Well, that's not right. The right thing. Of course, the right thing came along. You were having oral sex with guys, and for whatever reason, you didn't move it along. There's something about that's uncomfortable, impossible. I don't know what for you, but you're not really thinking about it. You're not opening up to that.
Maybe subconsciously, I want a more dominant guy.
All right.
The guys I've been with.
Well, why don't you
take charge of me?
All right. Why don't you go for that?
Well, that's another thing. I don't really want. No offense.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, listen.
No offense taken.
I can't cure everybody, but here's the whole thing. You're 22. You're virgin. It's not like you're waiting till you get married. You have these thoughts of being dominated and rape fantasies. There's something brewing. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
You're not going for the kind of guy that you want to go for. So how about taking charge of that a little bit and just not being so much at the whim of other people's attractions and asserting yourself a little bit?
I agree with Drew. Find a drifter rapist type.
Yeah,
guy's blowing through town, wants to do a little raping.
Not into oral.
Then it's back to Nevada.
Right.
Yeah, not into oral. Yeah, a hair puller. I don't know. I don't want, I feel like we're not doing our jobs, but maybe a little therapy, too. You're 22, you got a million issues.
But you know what? She's functioning well. She just...
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
she needs to focus on this the way she excels at everything else in her life. I bet she's a perfectionist.
There's weird shame and stuff, though, involved with her and all this stuff that she needs to kind of address.
But that deal is an aggressive guy. Sort of an a-hole aggressive guy takes her away, makes her not responsible for that bad part of herself that is the sexual part of herself, and so she can just sort of give herself into be swept away by it, when the fact is, the reality is that part of herself is just as fine as the rest of her. She just can't accept it and is ashamed of it, so she needs a bad guy to sort of take over that part for her.
Relax, buddy. It's getting pretty cathartic.
I
really went on with you.
I really lost my ass on television tonight.
Drew, you lost. What you see around Scarborough country?
Yeah.
Is that Scarborough? Is that the guy whose eyes look like two shaved vaginas?
No, I don't think so. That's not what I think of when I look at his eyes. I don't think about shaved vaginas.
He has as much lower lid as he has upper lid.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Drew.
Yeah, I know.
Michelle, punch up. What's his name? What's his first name?
Joseph Scarborough.
Punch up.
But actually, I was with Pat Buchanan, which is always interesting.
All right. And when can we find that, Drew?
That's already aired.
All right. Well, let's move forward then. We can't live in the past. Puddle of Mudd is here tonight, by the way. We're going to hear a song from them off the newish CD, I call it, because it's coming up to a year old. About 10 months old, something like that. Life on Display is the name of the CD, and we're going to hear a little song called Cloud 9. That's rock and roll, everybody. Greg doing some world-class drumming there.
Thank you.
Way angry drumming.
Thank you. I was drumming.
Chicken fried drumming.
Chicken fried drumming.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Well, it's about time for a break. Let me, I'll tease a call. Girlfriends wants to take swingers. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got Iraq on 7.
Let's take it.
All right.
Let's do that.
It's not entered yet, so I don't know the name.
Well, we got
Chase?
Yes, hello, this is Chase.
Hey, Chase.
What's up, Chase?
Hey, Les, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
What's happening? What do you do over there in Iraq, Chase?
Well, I got the easy job of coordinator of entertainment for Iraq.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a decent gig. And by the way,
Yeah,
that's something you can parlay that into something. Like half the guys, you talk to, they're like, well, I work on the gyroscopes on the rocketry componentry. And it's like, so when you get back into the private sector, where's your gig? You're working a field radio. That's noble and everything, but what's the translation in real life? This guy go to work.
The thing that's, the thing that a lot of people don't know about all the soldiers that are over there in Iraq, even though they have these jobs that don't sound like they're doing, they do, this or that, they still walk around with like AR-15s and 9mm, and they still know how to fire their weapons properly and everything.
Oh yeah, no, they'll kill a man just to watch him die. That's clear.
Am I right about that, Chase?
Yeah, everybody's over here. It's a soldier first, and then you got to do the job that they need you to do, and so.
So did you work with Puddle of Mudd when they were there?
I did. I did have the pleasure of being that guy that got to hang out with them and make sure they got in Iraq and got where they needed to be and had a good show. And I got the benefit of being in their hip pocket the whole time. So
now, given that he's the entertainment coordinator, maybe he can help us out tonight. Because the idea of this show, the entertainment part of this show, is we want to talk to people that are having interesting experiences, or even have relationship problems because of what's going on over there, the fact they're over there. Isn't there anyone in your vicinity there that we can talk to?
Well, maybe Chase is.
Your relationship problems?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing okay as far as being married with kids and doing the military thing with my
soldiers.
spouse.
Let me explain, Drew. Soldiers have great relationships because they get married, they have a kid, and then they leave. But it's cool because they're not divorced. They're not working on a fishing barge in Boca Raton. They're just going overseas doing their job.
They're not going to Florida.
That's right. All right. So, hey, Chase,
Yes,
what
sir.
time is it over there right now, by the way?
It's 9:42 in the morning.
9:42. And is that 942 hours or something?
Yeah.
0942. And what's the temperature like?
Well, right now it's probably sitting pretty good at about 90-ish. It's actually cooler, but it's
that's
like
a
100 every
nice
day.
weather.
And who do you got coming through there? Do you have some country singers or some NASCAR drivers or something?
Well, coming up is the USO Big Variety Tour with Wayne Newton and Neil McCoy and Rob Schneider. That's coming in here for a couple days.
Wow.
We're going to get them out and about to a couple locations. And coming up towards the end of the month will be a big tour with our Sergeant Major of the Army, and he brings an entourage with him and some actors and entertainers.
Wow.
So we're trying to accommodate everybody for the holidays coming up.
All right, so, Chase, you got one of the better gigs over there, right?
I do got it pretty good. I've gotten to coordinate work with some things like Toby Keith, and we've had 50 Cent come in, and obviously Puddle of Mudd, and some cheerleaders, and we cheerleaders with a lot of entertainment.
By the way, range-wise, you bringing Toby Keith, you're bringing 50 Cent. That's something for everybody. I mean,
And cheerleaders.
Officially, everybody falls in between musically. You got 50 Cent, you got Toby Keith. Everybody lands. I don't care what your taste is. It's going to fall somewhere in between those two.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for calling in, Chase. We have Puddle of Mudd out here, just getting back from Iraq.
Thanks for watching our back, Chase.
Thanks, Chase.
Our own selves. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew in Washington, D.C. We have Wesley and Greg in here tonight from Puddle of Mudd.
Hello.
Whoa, what's up?
Fresh off their mini tour of Iraq. And Iraq. And let's see. Who's been on hold the longest, Drew? Well, I'm going to go with Justin. Unless I teased something. Did I tease something we're going to get back to? All right. Justin?
Hi.
17.
I got a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
I've been dating my girlfriend for 9 months now, and a couple months ago I found out that she cheated on me after the first month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And right after I found out from her friend that was with her, and she said that she was drinking but not a lot, that she was playing games with the guys, like making out and stuff. And this is when I was out of town, when I was on a cruise for a whole week. She only did it for one night, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's your question?
By the way, who goes on a cruise at 16?
I went on a cruise when I was 18.
All right.
Wow.
It was bad.
The most terrifying experience of my life.
But it ain't 16.
No.
Your parents must really love you,
Safe for going to
Justin.
Iraq.
Well, they've been on a cruise before, and they just thought that they'd bring me and my brother and sister.
That's nice.
So.
Here's the thing. I think this happens a lot. There's a lot of screwing around in the early portion of a relationship because people aren't quite sure it's a relationship.
Right, of course.
Now, it's a little bit different at 16 and 17. This happens more often in, mid-20s kind of thing.
Well,
that happened to me, a long time ago. So
It happens all the time, and then it counts as something, but not a full cheat. It's an assist. You don't get a goal.
Yeah. But more than that, remember that energy, Adam. I mean, if somebody you're totally into somebody and they made out with somebody else, oh my God.
Man.
Well, she actually had sex with the guy.
She had sex.
What?
She had
actually
sex.
had sex. I'm just saying she was playing around with him, and then when she was drinking, that was when she started having sex.
She's a 16-year-old. She's drinking. She's having sex.
No, she's 18, and she's going to turn 19 in, within a month.
What do you do with a 19-year-old?
Well, she just graduated last year, and I was a junior last year, so she was really only a year older. I'm 17.
All right. And where does she have
college?
Any... Yeah.
Huh?
She going to college?
She's going to go to just a community college.
Yeah. That's junior college.
So what do you want to know, man?
If I should stay with her, and if I sometimes
I don't think it's such a big deal.
I think you got your hands full a little bit, though. I think you may be sort of in a different place in his life than she is.
Yeah. Well, first off, she's in junior college, and that's essentially it's a prison.
Yeah.
It's a co-ed prison over there. It's a prison for dumb people, really. The population of prisons, probably, that's an insult to just call it a prison intellectually. There's actually smarter people in the joint than the JC. But it's also a sex farm over there, Drew. It's just a lot of people hooking up. That's all they do.
No doubt.
They don't study or anything. They just hang out, score weed, and have sex.
That's why they go.
And he's 17, and he's going on cruises with his family, and she's going to junior college. Sounds like
partying.
she may be from the other side of the tracks.
Yeah.
And,
she's from the city.
She kind of likes Justin because Justin's probably a little calmer, a little more normal, but she may not be done acting out for a while, and he may have his hands full.
Yeah, he has his hands full. And although you're right, it isn't a big deal, but for him at 16 with this chick, yes, it is a big deal.
All right, so answer is don't get her pregnant, don't get engaged. You can stay with her. You can stay with her, but if she starts acting up, you're out.
Yeah.
All right.
And don't let her break your heart, man.
Right. And by the way, I know it's hard not to do this when you're 17 years old, but try to get on with your life. I mean, in terms of do not obsess over what she did half a year ago or 9 months ago. If you're going to be with her, then you're going to be with her. Let it go. Move forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk to Michael, who's from Oxnard, 19. Michael?
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Michael. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks. I just wanted to thank you. I just ran through my first red left turn arrow on my way home from work.
Liberating, yes.
Way to go, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels very liberating. I feel free now.
Yeah, let me. It's like a tampon commercial. Let me tell you this, everybody. I'm putting my mic on. Anyone who listens to the show with any regularity knows I drive through red turn arrows because not when the signal's red, when the signal's green and the arrow is red, and you're just sitting there for no apparent reason, and there's no traffic coming the other direction. I think to myself, first off, I've probably turned left several hundred times at this very intersection before last year when they put the arrow up.
Right.
Now all of a sudden I can't do it or it's wrong. And here's the thing. It feels weird to do it your first handful of times, but eventually it's easy. It's like serial killing. It becomes easier as you do it. And the thing that's weird is you learn that there's nothing inherently wrong with it. Like, you sit in the car and you stare at the arrow and you have to wait for the goddamn signal to cycle all the way through sometimes. So it's not like you get to turn at the end of the thing. Sometimes it's green for a good long time, then yellow,
Sometimes
then
it
red.
forgets you.
Yeah, and you're just sitting there waiting for no reason. Here's all I'm saying. We're Americans. We're sober. Most of us. We're adults. If it's clear and there's no traffic coming and there's no pedestrians, then and no cops, the fuzz cannot be around, then turn. But I can tell you this: I've done it now thousands of times. I do it. It's my policy. It's all I ever do. And you who don't do it are lemmings. Do you understand? Who are bowing to the man and not me. I'm a pioneer. I'm a mixture between Rosa Parks and Gandhi and Darrell Waltrip.
Darrell Gandhi.
He's a racer, Drew, and I had to work in a car thing there. All right, let's take ourselves a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Yeah, got Craig. Puddle of Mudd all fired up about driving during the break.
Really?
I'm ready to get out there.
He's going to
man.
drive angry. Drive right into a semi. All right. Puddle of
First,
Mudd.
got to watch Adam on Late Late Show.
Yeah. Thanks
That's
there,
right.
Drew. Drew in D.C. Drew, give me a call. I got to talk to you. You got my cell phone on me now. Puddle of Mudd, God bless you. Life on Display, name of the CD. Always good to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Come back anytime.
Thanks for all the soldiers calling in.
Anytime you like. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Annie Golden. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.